the suicide hotline. Da-na-na-na. It's hard to explain. Da-na-na-na. They said if I do it right, da-na-na-na, I won't feel any pain. Da-na-na-na. They told me if I do it right, da-na-na-na, it can be lots of fun. Da-na-na-na. Thanks for calling. Da-na-na-na. Calling up. Da-na-na-na. Call back when you're done. Da-na-na-na. I took Xanax. Da-na-na-na. It made me go crazy. Da-na-na-na. And I feel suicidal. Da-na-na-na. I have a chair and a rope around my neck. Da-na-na-na. And the cat kicked it over. Da-na-na-na. I was dialing 911. Da-na-na-na. I sound like this. Help, I'm killing myself. Da-na-na-na. I got a rope around my neck. Da-na-na-na. What's your problem? Da-na-na-na. I got a rope around my neck. Da-na-na-na. Are you playing around? Da-na-na-na. Damn, 911 hung up. Da-na-na-na. So I screamed for my mom. Da-na-na-na. Mommy. Da-na-na-na. The Xanax made me hang myself. Da-na-na-na. And that's when I had the cucumber up my bun. Da-na-na-na. So I had a rope around my neck. Da-na-na-na. A cucumber sticking on my butt. Da-na-na-na. Tomatoes sticking out of my mouth. Da-na-na-na. And lettuce all over my head. Da-na-na-na. My mom's trying to say what you're trying to dress up to be like. Da-na-na-na. A suicide carrot. Da-na. Yeah, God. Was that pretty good, Doug? Da-na-na-na. My mommy told me to take Xanax. Da-na-na-na. She never told me it was suicidal. Da-na-na-na. Now I feel like suicidal. Da-na-na-na. I like to mow lawns. Da-na-na-na. Instead, I stuck my head underneath the mower. Da-na-na-na. But I kept on stalling out before I got to stick my head underneath the mower. Da-na-na-na. So I found a new way to solve things right. Da-na-na-na. I stuck a brick in my gas pedal. Da-na-na-na. And jumped out in front of my truck. Da-na-na-na. I got ran over a couple of times. Da-na-na-na. I'm still not dead yet. Da-na-na-na. So I tied a gun to my door. Da-na-na-na. It shot, but it missed me by a hair. Da-na-na-na. I went in the bathtub with a hairdryer. Da-na-na-na. But it shut the outlet off. Da-na-na-na. Because it was GFI. Da-na-na-na. What the hell is going on? Da-na-na-na. So I went outside. Da-na-na-na. To the next door neighbor's house. Da-na-na-na. I plugged into her trailer. Da-na-na-na. Her whole trailer went out too. Da-na-na-na. What the hell's going on next door? Da-na-na-na. Listen, this Xanax making me go crazy. Da-na-na-na. Now I'm gonna have to punch your lights out. Da-na-na-na. Like to get rid of all the safety device. Da-na-na-na. I'm trying to kill myself. Da-na-na-na. And the suicide hotline hung up on me. Da-na-na-na. Told me they'll call me back in an hour. Da-na-na-na. See if I'm still alive. Da-na-na-na. They told me it's a lots of fun. Da-na-na-na. And the doctor told me he just lost 22 patients. Da-na-na-na. From taking these pills. Da-na-na-na. He told me I was number 23. Da-na-na-na. Now the medication's wearing off. Da-na-na-na. I said, look all the shit I caused. Da-na-na-na. I got wires hanging in the bathtub. Da-na-na-na. Nothing's working out too good. Da-na-na-na. So I stood in the toilet. Da-na-na-na. Took the wires out of the ceiling. Da-na-na-na. Stuck them in the bathtub. Da-na-na-na. But the damn power pole fell down outside. Da-na-na-na. Nothing's working out too good. Da-na-na-na. So I'll have to wait for another day. Da-na-na-na. So keep on taking these pills. Da-na-na-na. So you feel suicide every day. Da-na-na-na. Bye-bye. Da-na-na-na. Bad to the bone. Da-na-na-na. That's the end of the song. Cut.